They say the desert remembers. It remembers the footsteps of warriors, the blood that sank into its sands, and the silence that followed the fall of a great man. But today, the desert does not tell the story of a mighty king. Today, it tells the story of a woman, a quiet woman, a strong woman, a woman with a tent peg. Her name was Jael. Let me take you back, far back, to a time when the Israelites were suffering. For 20 years, they were ruled by a king named Jabin and his brutal army commander, Sisera. Now, Sisera wasn't just any soldier. He had 900 iron chariots. Imagine them, thundering across the land like a storm of steel. He crushed villages, burned homes, and anyone who stood in his way, gone. The people cried out to God, and God heard them. In those days, Israel had a leader, and guess what? She was a woman. Her name was Deborah, a prophetess, a judge. People came from far and near just to sit under her palm tree and listen to her wisdom. One day, Deborah called a man named Barak. She said, "Barak, God says it's time. Gather your army. Go fight Sisera." Barak replied, "I'll go, but only if you come with me." Deborah smiled. "I'll go, but understand this. The victory will not belong to you. God will hand Sisera over to a woman." A woman defeats a war general? Who could that be? Everyone thought it would be Deborah, but no one expected Jael. Jael wasn't a prophet. She wasn't a warrior. She wasn't even an Israelite. She was just a tent-dwelling woman, living quietly with her husband, Heber. But she watched, and she listened, and deep in her heart, she chose the side of truth. Now listen closely, because this is the moment the story shifts. The battle began. Barak and his men fought bravely, and God confused Sisera's army. The chariots got stuck in the mud. His soldiers were defeated, one by one. Sisera ran. Yes, the mighty general fled on foot. Dust on his face, blood on his robe, sweat pouring down his brow. He ran for his life. And where did he run? To the tent of Jael. She saw him coming from a distance. Her heart beat fast. Sisera rushed in. "Please," he begged, "hide me." Jael smiled, not in fear, but in wisdom. Come in, my lord," she said kindly. "Don't be afraid." She laid out a mat for him, covered him with a blanket, gave him milk to drink. Sweet, warm milk. His eyes grew heavy. "Stand at the door," he whispered. "If anyone asks, say I'm not here." Then, silence. Sisera slept, but Jael did not. She stepped quietly to the side of the tent, picked up a tent peg, strong and sharp, and a hammer, the kind she had used many before times. This wasn't a sword. This wasn't a spear. But in the hands of a ready woman, it was enough. She stood over him. One breath in, one strike down. The enemy of a nation was no more. When Barak finally arrived, panting and searching for Sisera, Jael came out of her tent and said, "Come, I will show you the man you're looking for." Barak stepped inside, and there he was, the mighty Sisera, silenced forever by a woman with a tent peg. Deborah later sang a song of victory, but her sweetest verse was about Jael. Most blessed of women is Jael. She struck Sisera, she crushed his head. Jael didn't need an army. She didn't wear armor. She wasn't trained for war. But she was watchful. She was brave. She was alert. And when her moment came, she acted. Dear listener, my friend, you may feel small. Maybe you don't have the loudest voice, or the biggest following, or the most powerful tools, or the best skills. But God isn't looking for perfect people. He's looking for ready people. Jael was ready, and because of her, a nation was set free. So, when your moment comes, don't say, "Who am I?" Just pick up what's in your hand. Whether it's a tent peg, a pen, a voice, or an idea, use it boldly and use it well. You never know. You just might be the Jael of your generation. Thank you so much. God bless you.